What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. You know, the craziest thing about Konami lately has been how fast they've been shotgunning Yu-Gi-Oh card sets to everybody. Think about it. We have gotten, Darkwing Blast, and then week, 2 weeks later, boom, Magnus and Mavens. In your face. Pay the man. All right. And then in another 2 weeks, we're going to have, depending on how you look at it, Battles of Legends Crystal Adventures coming out. Konami, chill, bro. We got you on Christmas. How about you calm down so we can get some stuff? Konami is releasing so much stuff so fast. You have to just sit there as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, specifically as a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player, who would drop the stacks and realistically ask yourself what deck you're playing. Like, what are you doing? What's the move? Because Konami has been going crazy. Now, I do think Battle of Legends Crystal Revenge is a great set. I think it's a great reprint set. But it's reprinting cards again, and the values of the majority of the cards that it is reprinting is going to be relatively inexpensive, which is great news if you, at the millionth reprint now, finally have a chance to get these sets, get these cards. Me personally, there's not much I really need in this set, but a lot of cool stuff. You know, and maybe I'll find something as the set comes out that I do want. I think a lot of you players are in the same boat. And I'll give you a great example of that. Magnificent Mavens. Magnificent Mavens has the new Striker stuff, Hamp, and the other guy, I'll show you in a second. They were like 35 cents. I bought a playset of each. Screw it. But looking at Magnificent Mavens, let's talk about this set, because I didn't get a chance to really do a Yu-Gi-Oh video. My throat's been kind of shot. So I didn't get a chance to really put the focus and energy to do a Yu-Gi-Oh video. I've been really busy doing my other stuff. But looking over here at Magnificent Mavens, this set, Konami just went crazy on the cash grab. I'm going to throw it out there again because, once again, Magnificent Mavens is supposed to be the money set. Everything else, by the way, ultra rare wise, there's not much money in this set. So both this set got wrecked unless they pre-sold, in which they got paid. But Magnificent Mavens came back around again and say, hey, listen, if you didn't pre-sell, we still got you. You bought a lot of this set because we have the Ultra Pharaohs rare. And then we have the regular Pharaohs rare. The Secret Pharaohs. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the Secret Pharaohs rare and the Ultra Pharaohs rare. And, yeah, there's money all over the place. Like, this is all a landmine of a gold mine. The problem with this is, of course, a majority of Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to go in and play the lottery and buy these cards, besides buying into Magnificent Mavens. So that adds extra incentive. I'm telling you right now, when Battles of Legends Crystal Revenge comes out, there's not going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player with a penny in their pocket that Konami doesn't already own. It's insane. Anyway, going back into Magnificent Mavens, I do think these are great reprints. Like, Steel Warrior Calcos is cool for collectors. Konami, you hit your demographic out the park. Change of Heart getting a Secret Pharaohs rare is really cool once again, except the fact that original print first edition I think is still better, in my opinion. But the Secret Pharaohs rare does look nice. I mean, they both have the same value. Secret Pharaohs rare is going to start going down in value, by the way. The Ultra Rare original print first edition is still stabilizing and staying the same. I do think in time, the Secret Pharaohs rare is going to slowly increase. Doesn't mean it's worth more, but increase. Will it get to the point of the original print first edition Ultra Rare? I don't think it's going to, but we have to see. Rhoda gets a Secret Pharaohs rare, and once again, the price is $200, more than double the CR. So why make a CR, and why give it CR value if you're going to make a Secret Pharaohs rare? Konami, once again, this is them double dipping in a high rarity. We understand, and this is the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! And rarities, and I really want to emphasize this point to a lot of people watching this video. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to look at all these reprints, all these rarities, and go, cool, this is great. Oh, cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, fireworks of value. Take a step back and just look what they did. Reinforcement Army already had a high printing from its original print first edition, super rare. That's already an expensive card. Then Konami came out and did a CR, and you're like, okay, that's the new expensive card, I guess. And then in the same year, they made a Secret Pharaohs rare, and you're like, Konami, stop making up fucking rarities and calling it a value. Like, cut that shit out. You make the new Konami thing is to find any card, pick a card. Any card. We'll say Triple Tactics Talents. That sounds really familiar, don't you think so? Triple Tactics Talents? And we're going to reprint the living piss out of this card when it's time to juice them at the end of the year. Why? Don't you, like, you're going to kill your own value in order to make room for new value? As you can play, that trick only works so many times, and I think with the Pharaohs rare, Konami just is. This is the second time they did it. Pharaohs rare, and so they already shot their bullet. They're done. It's empty. Why? Once again, I think Farrell's Rare is really cool and really smart if done really properly. Making Dark Merchant Girls, Hero or Calcos, even Elemental Hero Neos as a Farrell's Rare is great because you're speaking to collectors with Farrell's Rare. Finally, collectors have their own rarity. Some would say collector's rarity, but every one of them would be wrong. It would be Farrell's Rare. It would have been Farrell's Rare. But when you have to concentrate with like the talents, it kind of demeans the value of this card. This card, talents, it's got an indicator to a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh player where the value of Farrell's Rare is going to go. I'm not saying these cards are ugly. These cards are absolutely gorgeous, by the way. I own one of the Farrell's Rare cards, Secret Run. I think it was the God card when my kid pulled it. Absolutely gorgeous. But those should be respected as the collector's rare. Since you took Konami, Konami, collector's rare, and take it's competitive collector's rare. That's what you said with collector's rare. Everyone's fine with it. We all agreed on it. But when you bring in the Farrell's Rare, I don't think you're doing it right. Oh, man. All right. Look at Magnificent Mavens. The highest price card in the land is evenly matched ultra rare, roughly around $14 a copy. After that comes to Protector's Talents. There it is again at $12. Then Kelbic, the Ancient Vanguard, and then Lightning Storm are both $10 respectively. So, Magnificent Mavens, in my opinion, is a phenomenal set. I mean, absolutely banger of a reprint set. And that's what this is supposed to be, a reprint set. So, in a reprint set, you don't want to put chase cards in it because the reprints already sell themselves. You see the issue with this set? Like, I have a massive issue with Magnificent Mavens, even though I love this set a lot. Like, you don't need to put chase cards in a reprint set because a reprint is what's going to sell the set. Konami, take notes, please. Make sure to write it down. You also added amazing sleeves in this reprint set, Magnificent Mavens, that you can players love. Like, I went on eBay because I'm not buying this shit. See, get the fuck out of here, Konami. Like, you made enough money off me. But I went on eBay and I bought the sleeves. Why would I not? Like, that's awesome. And I do think that Konami, I do think Konami did a great set besides the chase gambling cards, like whatever. I do think it has a lot of great reprints. I think a lot of you players that wanted to buy Ishizu cards, the ones that bought early, what happened? They got absolutely wrecked. You bought Ishizu cards early? Bro. Just go work at Konami, stuff an envelope or something, because you got destroyed. You got bodied. Oh, I don't worry about it. If you got the extra money, yeah, you had. Konami took it. Like, you got absolutely, and this is why I always say, don't buy the pre-sales. I constantly say this all the time. I might even make it the ban on my channel when you first come to my channel. If you're a new player, you're like, I'm a market guy, huh? What's he about? Don't buy the pre-sales. What the fuck's wrong with this guy? I love giving that money to Konami. Are you kidding me? My 401k is already renamed to Konami. Like, this is what you guys do. And then you sit there and wonder, money. Really? You have the balls to say that after you just got fucking bodied? Calm down with the pre-sales. Calm down with the pre-buys. Be smart about this. Obviously, Magnificent Mavens, everything's going to come out. Everyone's going to buy this set. Sealed, obviously, because they want to open source sell these amazing reprints. And now they added chasers. And the values of all these cards tanked. All these cards tanked right out the gate. That's it right there. A good YouTuber would edit these videos out. I'm a shitty one. But I really like fucking doing YouTube videos about this Yu-Gi-Oh card because I get to yell at the camera. And by the way, the reason why, someone always asks me, V, why are you so comfortable when you talk in front of the camera? I talk in front of the camera like I'm talking to a good buddy of mine. Me and my friends, if you have good friends, you yell as well as joke around and bust balls. And the way I talk to the camera, this is why I'm so like, when you see me, you're like, oh man, V's, whatever. It's because I'm a relatively friendly guy. So when I talk to the camera, right there, I'm not talking to like as many subscribers I have, as many viewers. So one guy who's sitting there going, I don't know, V. This is my buddy. I don't know. I really like the Farrell's Secret Rares and Magnificent Mavens. And that's why I yell. Because I want to emphasize the point of me just going, nah, man, the fuck out of here with that. Listen, other cards like Skildred Ultra Rare, $4. Pretty nice. You got wrecked if you bought it early, obviously. Black Soul Children of Chaos being $4 is insane. And Konami keeps going back to that well and just juicing it up. Hey, listen, it's a good card. You might need it. It does have, let's see, Ghost, Ultimate Rare, Secret Rare, another Secret. You might, but we want to get just one more in there, and you know that's fine. Black Soldier Chaos. I'm okay with it being in here. I think that's a good call for an Ultra Rare. Appaloosa gets an Ultra Rare. This card we talked about, what, a week ago, was so insanely expensive. It's cool to see it finally getting its alternate Ultra Rare reprinting in here, because nobody wants to play ugly ass gold. I really like this version of Appaloosa. I might even pick it up for myself. Even though I have the Starlight, I might pick it up myself. Harpy's Duster, and this is something really cool. This version of Harpy's Duster is really reserved from, I think it was the BP one, as well as the Torn Pack one. or whatever it was, champion pack. Ugh. Hypothetically, looking at it right now, looks kind of nice as an ultra rare. I personally like the secret rare more, but this looks clean, and yeah, I like it a lot. I actually like the artwork on this card. I wish every Hypotheticals would look like this, not the one that the other art that we have. Sky Striker Mobilized linkage is also $3. Let me tell you right fucking now. Let me make this as clear as possible to everybody watching this video. Is Shizu Telements the best deck? Yes. That person's right. It is the best deck. With that said, can Striker still push her shit in? Yes. They can light you up like fucking Christmas. Like, don't sleep on any Striker player. I'm gonna throw it out there. Whether it's max rarity or low rarity, if it's a Striker player that knows how to play the deck, them dudes are like fucking... Them dudes are like... I'm gonna say something, but I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. Them dudes are like... and all the crybaby pussies on liberal Twitter. Them dudes are like enigmas. Like, you don't know. If it's a low gravity Striker player, that kid to me is just as dangerous as a high gravity Striker player. And the reason why is because that dude may not get the money, but he got the work in, and he's gonna put it on you. Hero players, he's playing low gravity hero players, that dude's the buy. High gravity hero players, that dude will light your shit up like Christmas. Mid gravity, like secret rares, watch him. He might not have the money, but that's a dangerous person because he got the time. Mid-range hero players for me are the scariest. But it's really cool to see a bunch of other cards like Sorcerer's being here if you want to buy the Sorcerer engine. Ice Dragon Prison is still a great card. Gozen Match, we know what happened with Rivalry of Warlords. Gozen Match is almost in the same boat. I do think Gozen Match is a great buy for $1. Great pickup. Sky Striker, Surgical Striker Hamp, another phenomenal card. Pick up a place of that. Blue as Abyss, 94 cents, and dirt cheap. I don't want to forget about Change of Heart if you want. If you don't have it, it's $1, not bad. I like that price point. Melancholy Strict also is a great card. Borisor Dragon. This card should not have been in this set. This card should not have been in this set. That's a crazy reprint, actually. Then you got Chaos Hunter being an amazing reprint. Obviously, you got the entire Striker Core, including Widow Anchor. Great reprint. Great Cube Shop if you need it. Mizuki as an Ultra Rare is not bad. Mizuki's original print was Secret Rare. That's the one I think is going to be still hold higher value. Yatagarasu. Got him, says Konami did every single Yu-Gi-Oh player that bought Yatagarasu. Damn, Konami, you got him good, Konami. Shadow Prison Mirror also is a phenomenal reprint, which I think a lot of players forgot about. Pendulum Core is massive, actually. Pendulum Core now has original print, the reprint, and now the Ultra Rare, already upgraded printing. I'm looking to pick up Pendulum Core soon myself. I have the Super Rares, but that's a big reprint. Sharanui Solitaire is not bad. Every time it gets reprinted, it always normally goes for the value. I don't know why. Keep eyeing that card. 35 cents. I would get a place if I was you. Let's see what else we got down here. Light Prison Mirrors, always get to grab a place out of that. I still like the dual terminal Light Prison and Shadow Prison Mirrors. I own the dual terminals, but the Ultra Rares that's clean. That's clean. Can we get a bigger picture of that? Those Ultra Rares, like, Konami came in with a broom and cleaned the shit out of the way this card looked. I love the way this card looks. Let me know if you own this card, how it looks. It looks amazing. Beautiful Princess was so expensive. Should already had a reprint, but it's good that Konami actually came through and finally get a reprint. It's a quarter. Get yourself a place out of that. Let's see what's Anti-Spell get a zillionth reprint. If you don't own Anti-Spell already, you know what? You were never going to play it. Alright, Hero Lives gets a reprint, but Hero plays look at this and laugh because it has the ultimate rare, but still cool. I might pick up a place of this, to be honest with you, Hero Lives. Just because, why not? There's the other card. Aileron. That card's another card for Sky Striker plays. I don't know if it's good or not, but does it really matter? It's 14 cents. Get 3. You go R9 it, actually. It's a Striker card, and you never know. And it's debut. Cataract's right there, but nobody plays it, so nobody cares. Non-fusion area, same exact thing. Nobody plays it, nobody cares. Is it weird that we have cards like non-fusion area, and the best deck is just Shizu Telements, and no one's playing non-fusion area? But for spells, people play anti-spell area. Like, I know the Paolo might be a little bit off, but is it really off that much? I don't think so. Non-fusion area is a phenomenal card that has an old school common reprint, and now finally an ultra rare printing out of Magnificent Mavens. And to be honest with you, the reason why I think Yu-Gi-Oh players don't care about non-fusion area is because we have Tornado Dragon. So there was another card not too long ago that came off, and I forgot the name of the card. But listen, it doesn't matter because Tornado Dragon is how every single like Yu-Gi-Oh player is gonna get around everything. The card is a common reprinting as well as original print Secret Rare and Maximum Crisis. I think Tornado Dragon is a phenomenal card, and if you are looking to go into this weekend, starting today, or your locals, you're going to want to play one Tornado Dragon. That shit is going to save your ass. because if your opponent fills up non-fusion area, if your opponent fills up Earth-Shattering Event is the other card. So let's go pop that bad boy in there. Earth-Shattering Event. Your opponent flips an Earth-Shattering Event. By the way, let's read this card. This is how this card beats the Shizus. If a card is sent from the deck to the graveyard, target one card on a player's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. Also, not a player can send cards from the deck to the graveyard for the rest of the turn. Let's continue with spell card. I think this is an excellent card, but once again, it's $10 right now. It is coming down off its crazy spike. It was originally 3s. I think this is a great card, but Shizu's tournaments are just so good, it doesn't really matter. And I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to slowly realize that. Another card you might want to consider picking up is Dark Calling. Before Dark Calling had an ultra printing and maximum mavens, it also had a rare printing, which is worth a lot of money. So I would highly recommend Dark Calling in this set as well. I'm just going over this set and telling you what's the good cards, what's the garbage. Feudal Returns also is 18 cents. Get a play set if you want to. That's also not a bad card. Dracoback, the Rideable Dragon, also has an ultra printing. I got one. That's all you really need. Savant Kepler got another reprint, which is cool for DDD players. I probably own the entire core DDDs. I never played them. I kind of want to. Oni Bimaro, Soul Sweeper is 8 cents. This card's really good if you are still looking to play sprites, which I think sprites are good. I'm going to have a video talking more about sprites in the future, but sprites are still really good. And Oni Bimaro is definitely a phenomenal card. As well as the Predator Plant stuff you need it. You got Doomdozer, that's also a decent card as well. Let's see what else they got there. By the way, comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite card out of Magnificent Mavens. My favorite card personally is Sky Strikers. I mean, pick one. Whether it's Hamp, whether it's Aileron, any one of these Sky Striker cards, I think are the biggest sleeper because we know already Konami loves strikers. They like someone at Konami just look at strikers and is like, bro, tattoo down my ass cheek and print all these cards in this set. And that's literally what happens. I'm just throwing it out there. Like, there's no reason Ray needs another printing. But yeah, they did it anyway with the rest of the Striker core. Aileron's in here. Hamp's in here. Like, they went ham on Strikers. Alright, let's talk about Darkwing Blast and what's good and what's not good. Is there any realistic value? What's happening? Kashira Fenrir is still roughly around $60. And I do think throughout the weekend it'll be $60. Maybe starting next week it might slow down a little bit in value. But it's still going to be a $60 card ultimately in the end. Bysteel Magnamut is probably one of the best side deck cards. If you like DD Crow still and you don't know what Bysteels are, you don't know what like, I don't know, you're out of your mind. I think if you own DD Crow Starlight Rare, DD Crow Ultimate Rare, those would have been the best sign to sell them. It's still the best sign to sell them because nobody realizes the fact that DD Crow got replaced by Bysteels, which are infinitely better DD Crows. Magnamut evidently did get short printed as Super Rare. People keep telling me about this, but it blows my mind how Super Rare got short printed. It's $16 for a Super Rare. Hopefully you guys got yours nice and early. Blazing Cartesia is a one-off, maybe, possibly tech choice, and it's $20. Did you have your... I bought mine. Screw it. $20? Take my money, Konami. It belongs to you anyway. Sprite Sprint was something that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players were convinced that you need 2 of. I'm on the boat that you need 1 Sprite Sprint. You don't need to live off this card. It's a great utility card, just like Elf is if you're looking to play tournaments. Sprites is a whole different... whole different thing. All right. Another thing that's really important is looking at Spellbound. Spellbound's a card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are kind of on the fence about, kind of like Ultimate Slayer. This card says all face-up monsters your opponent controls currently cannot be attributed or used as fusion material, synchro, exceeds, link summon into the end of the turn as a continuous spell card. The card price debuted roughly around $61 and is dirt cheap. I mean, $12. So, is Spellbound going to see play? Is it going to grow in value? I think it's a little bit too slow. I think this matter is so aggressive. It's mid-range, but you have to respond in the turn of every turn. And if you slow your opponent down for 1 turn, it's great. But if I already have advantage over you, you only delay the inevitable. And I think Spellbound kind of speaks to that. I do think it's a great card. I do think it might be a consideration to pick up in the future as the price continues to tank. I think it's a phenomenal card, but just not now. Just like the same thing I see Ultimate Slayer. This is a good card, just not meant for today. The Yu-Gi-Oh player base ain't stupid. Tournament Rukulos was pre-selling. I think on day 1 release day prices, $20 to $25. The player base like myself was like, yeah, we'll pay 10 for that, and we're getting ripped off. The card's going to go to 4. Dead serious, by the way. I bought my Rukulos the other day and paid $10. How much did you pay? I mean, you get an extra week usage of this card, but it doesn't really matter, does it? Because Magnificent Mavens come out, so who cares? None of it matters. Cool, have fun playing the ad build that you're only going to play for 1 week until we get Magnificent Mavens, and it changes the way we play the game. That's what Rukulos says to me. Let me know what it says to you as a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Bysteel Jewels from the Super Rare is $6. It's going to be $6. Yeah, everyone focus when Bysteel wise, they focus on Lubellion, who's still $69. Get him doing dirty. I don't own this card. Like, I don't own it at all. I saw Magnamut for like 6s, and I'm like, that's the guy I gotta get. And then the rest of them, like Drew's and the rest of them, they were like nothing. I was like, I'll just get the rest of the core. I can always come back and get Lubellion if I want to play a deck that really heavily emphasizes base deals. But myself personally, looking at what tournaments are going to do, we talked about this on the channel, they're gonna play the Ishizu cards. Beast deals either are you get a small package in the main and the rest in the side, or the rest stays in the side. That's how it works. So I do like a Bysteel Lubellion, but it's way too expensive, and I don't think it's worth that price. I'd rather get the Nixer cards like Phoenix and Majesty Pegasus. Those cards look better to me. I think they're more fun to play. All right. We look at Paladin Elements real quickly. Paladin Elements got Sprite Blue. It's down to $40. Used to be around 50. Paralino. This card I thought it would have been 60 already. It's down to 80. Still not bad. Used to be around 100 and change. Still insanely expensive. Ultimate Slayer is $22. I bought mine when it was 25. So listen, it's a good card. I'm still keeping mine. Sprite Elf used to be 20. It might be around 20 still, but I mean, do you need it at this point? All these ultra rare Sprite cards, ultra rare cards of Paladin Elements are scary because their prices probably could only go up, especially since we have a new set of Darkwing Blast. All these cards, Martha, Kit Kalos, the Kuri Divine Carlet, like all these cards could only go up now. Besides Kaleido Heart, and once again, like it's gonna happen to this chick too, Divine Heart, whatever. It's happening to her too. But they're gonna go up, which is really scary. Before I begin, make sure to go check out my website, YGOPaisano.com. I have the best field centers ever, period, as well as tokens. No doubt in my mind. I'll be getting the new stuff in, hopefully, within the next couple of, about a month, 2 months. I'll have the new stuff coming in soon. I'll mention that on the channel. When I do get it in, I'll show it to you. But until then, yeah, check it out. I might do a pre-sale on the new stuff. I'm like 50-50 on it. I might just throw it to the wolves. I'm debating how I want to do it, how much harder I want to work for nothingness. I mean, it's just because I'm making Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. All right, lastly, let's talk about OTS Storm Pack 20. This video's getting too long, but it's been a while. You probably want to know about OTS Storm Pack 20. The prices are tanking. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is trying to hold the floor with a market price of $50 for Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. Can it hold the floor even? Well, if the floor is dirt, sure, it's doing a great job. It's roughly around $44. After that one's gone, this guy magically has 7 of them that he found on the floor. It's not an OTS store. He's just the guy that just found 7 of them. It just happens. It was an accident. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries, in my opinion, is probably the best card to get out of OTS Storm Pack 20. Universally good for all Yu-Gi-Oh players. Then Sky Striker Ace Ray. I want to get Ray badly because I want to get my Strikers max rarity. That guy that has a tattoo that works for Konami, that's my brother. We have sharing tattoos. I have Rosie as Ray. I have Rose in the balls. Listen, look at the price of those cards. Roughly around almost $90. This guy has but he has 20 sales. Fuck this kid. This guy has about $90 for Sky Striker Ace Ray Ultra Rare. Right? It's insane. But the prices keep tanking. Why would you get this card now? Don't get me wrong. Sky Striker Ace Ray Ultra Rare, yeah, she's coming home. That playset's coming home in my deck box. With that said, she's 18, by the way. She's not, like, anyone says 13, just tell them they're fucking retards. Like, she's 18, okay? She just celebrated her 18th birthday. We all celebrate together. That's how I know. Sky Striker Ace Ray is a lot of money, and it's going down in value. And I would highly recommend focus on everything else striker-wise before you focus on Ray. I think she'll be hitting $50 soon. And for $50, that's when you could go in and get your Ray. She'll hold it down for a little bit. She might drop it even more after that. But after that, in striker cards, they always spike immediately afterwards. I think Ray's going to 50. That's my number I'm putting on her. I'm not buying her until she hits that number. With that said, Alibur Jester Despia is currently $50. Not a bad price point, but is it worth it? Not really. Yes, maybe. Alibur Jester Despia is going to be hitting $30. That's what I'll go on that. Goes to Winter Cherries. I'll be honest with you. If I had a regionals tomorrow and I have my own secrets. If I wanted to get Ultimate Rares, I'd drop $30 on each of these. $90 for a playset of Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries. 30. Even you know what? I would go as high as $40 for a hand trap. Remember, it's a hand trap. Ugh. Herald Aldershite is currently $15. To be honest with you, it's not worth it. Nico Main Kings Konami's wing to older Yu-Gi-Oh players. This card's using gold format as a side deck card. It's cute, but who cares? Nimble Beaver is $1.98, and to be honest with you, leave it on the floor. It doesn't belong anywhere else because Nimble Beaver is a decent card in my opinion, but is it worth it? Well, Sprite players maybe. They probably have theirs already. But for Teal'c players, hey, listen, we got Shizus. That bolt on that cute little level 2 deck hybrid with sprites and Teal'c, them days are gone. They were good days. Celebrate them while we had them. But Shizu's here now, the big girl. And we're playing with a Shizu, says Teal'c plays to every Yu-Gi-Oh player. So I think that's going to be what's going to be happening moving forward. But let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I like a lot of these cards, obviously, but always make sure to buy on the right time, or you're going to get wrecked. If you pre-bought Ultimate Rares on the OTS 1.520, if you pre-bought Mavens and Mavens, congratulations, you got wrecked. And you will continue to get wrecked until you learn your lesson. Not you specifically. I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm saying you're a person who can learn. Any opportunity is an opportunity to learn, and want to take advantage of that to become a better Yu-Gi-Oh player within the market. Keep more money in your pocket, because Konami's got to get enough of your money. Keep more money in your pocket to buy whatever you want to buy, because if you buy smart, you'll always have extra money. I'm really excited about the new stuff coming out, whether it's OTS on Pack 20, Mavens and Mavens, or Bowser Legends, Crystal Crack, all that stuff. I'm excited about that. But I'm not going to go in and buy everything all the time, day one, or pre-buy, because you get wrecked, and then what happens? You sit there and you start calling Konami cold money. Meanwhile, you're the one that was fearless, not Konami. They don't want to just fed you, but you can still choose how to do it correctly. And everybody watching these videos, you can learn. I always try to help. I always try to teach. And I'm always learning myself, by the way. I'm always learning myself. The best teacher has always been a better student. Look at anything about that. And when it comes to the Yu-Gi-Oh market, that is, if you are a really good person who knows the market, you're probably an infinitely better student, because you're always still wanting to learn. And hopefully you do. Anyway, for as long as I appreciate you guys watching my videos, your boy V, and you guys also have a great day.